Did you know that the Bible references a man named Enoch, who, according to Genesis 5:24, never experienced death but was taken directly by God? This mysterious figure is mentioned only a handful of times in Scripture, yet his story has intrigued believers for centuries. Now, what could Enoch's remarkable fate possibly have in common with Elon Musk, an entrepreneur at the forefront of space exploration, renewable energy, and pioneering technology? Today, on The Faithful Scribe, we'll uncover how Musk's extraordinary ambitions might echo ancient truths about human endeavor, divine purpose, and the limits of our own mortality. We'll consider whether his innovations align with biblical teachings on stewardship, reflect the cautionary tales of the Tower of Babel, or underscore the timeless call to humility. Prepare to embark on a journey through Scripture's wisdom and Musk's unrelenting drive to reshape the future. By the end, you may discover surprising spiritual insights hidden within the modern headlines. If you think faith and technology make for an unlikely pair, think again. Let's delve into these striking parallels, unravel deep questions about purpose, and see how Scripture can illuminate even the boldest ventures of our age. Fasten your seatbelts as we bridge ancient revelations and cutting-edge dreams, revealing truly timeless lessons that could shape our collective destiny. From his early innovations in digital finance to launching reusable rockets, Elon Musk has always been a figure of intense fascination. Yet few realize how his relentless pursuit of the extraordinary parallels biblical calls to explore, create, and even dominate our environment responsibly. Genesis 1:28. Musk's drive is undeniable, but so is the Bible's emphasis on honoring divine boundaries. The tension between progress and reverence frames many pivotal stories in Scripture, stories that remain relevant as we send satellites into orbit and build artificial intelligence. If you're intrigued by how faith intersects with this modern titan of innovation, consider hitting that subscribe button right now. By subscribing to The Faithful Scribe, you ensure you'll never miss an episode that bridges ancient wisdom and cutting-edge reality. Together, we'll unravel whether humanity's boldest leaps align with divine intention or warn of recurring pitfalls. After all, Scripture offers cautionary tales of grand ambition, like the Tower of Babel, where unchecked aspiration met sudden disruption. Could Musk's grandest visions face similar crossroads? In this chapter, we consider how Musk's story mirrors an ageless struggle, mankind's quest for progress balanced against our accountability before a higher power. Keep watching and keep pondering. We have only just begun to explore the intersections of Scripture, science, and one man's transformative cosmic vision. Elon Musk's quest to revolutionize transportation and off-world travel may feel unprecedented, but the Bible teems with accounts of extraordinary journeys. Abraham left his homeland in obedience to a divine call. The Israelites wandered through the desert for 40 years. Paul embarked on missionary travels that spanned continents. Each journey was marked by risk, faith, and an unyielding vision. Musk's plan for Mars colonization strikes some as pure sci-fi, yet it resonates with ancient themes of venturing into the unknown. Scripture champions stepping out in faith, but it also underscores humility before God's sovereignty. As Musk tests the boundaries of physics and finance, believers might recall Jesus' words, "For what shall it profit a man if he shall gain the whole world and lose his own soul?" Mark 8:36. Could a relentless push for technological dominance overshadow more profound questions about ethics and compassion? Our biblical predecessors were called to serve God's redemptive plan, not merely expand empires. That tension remains. Are we innovating to glorify God and uplift humanity, or are we repeating the hubris of ages past? In Musk's epic pursuits, we find both inspiration and caution, a reminder that transcendent goals must still align with righteous purpose. This journey beckons us to weigh ambition against integrity for a higher calling. When discussing Musk, we cannot ignore his role in shaping online discourse, especially after acquiring major social platforms. The Bible places tremendous weight on speech. Death and life are in the power of the tongue. Proverbs 18:21. Words can unite, heal, or inflame. Musk's commitment to open expression can appear heroic, challenging censorship and championing public debate. However, Scripture warns that unfettered words might spread strife or cause lasting harm. Balancing free speech with moral responsibility becomes a delicate act. Consider James 3:6, describing the tongue as a fire that can corrupt the entire body. In today's digital landscape, where a single tweet can spark global repercussions, the biblical call for prudent speech feels more urgent than ever. Musk wields a platform that can foster dialogue or fuel division. As believers, we must discern how to engage the internet's vast audiences without losing empathy or truth. The question looms: will Musk's ideal of open discourse nurture healthy conversation, or will it dissolve into chaos devoid of kindness? The Bible's wisdom on bridling our tongues has never felt more timeless. Even in technological frontiers, we remain bound by ancient truths. Speak life, seek peace, and serve the greater good. In this chapter's light, Musk's communication revolution stands both thrilling and perilous, demanding careful thought. Many wonder if Elon Musk sees himself as a visionary akin to biblical heroes, or if public perception elevates him to such a status. Scripture reveals that God sometimes uses unexpected individuals to fulfill his will. Think of Moses, once a fugitive, or David, a humble shepherd boy. Yet every chosen servant faced a trial of humility. Could Musk's ascension mirror any of these narratives? On one hand, his story celebrates relentless ambition, risk-taking, and boundary-pushing achievements. On the other hand, biblical figures pursued God's explicit purposes rather than chase personal renown. Even King Solomon, blessed with wisdom and wealth, stumbled when he forgot his dependence on the Lord. A parallel arises. Does Musk, often lauded for near-prophetic vision, risk the pitfalls of pride? In a culture that admires disruptors, we might recall Proverbs 16:18. Pride goes before destruction. Musk champions progress, but biblical precedents warn that ignoring spiritual underpinnings can have grave consequences. Whether he is a modern innovator or an agent in a bigger divine plan remains a mystery. Nevertheless, the biblical record encourages us to watch with discernment, remembering that true greatness springs from reverence, empathy, and alignment with a higher calling. The tension lies in whether Musk's unstoppable rise will yield blessings or become a cautionary tale for future generations. Musk's vast undertakings raise another deep question. How should Christians respond to the relentless advance of technology? From neural implants to artificial intelligence, his work blurs lines once thought impassable. The Bible never addresses AI directly, but it does emphasize the sanctity of human identity as God's image bearers, Genesis 1:27. If technology uplifts dignity, fosters stewardship, and serves the common good, it can reflect our Creator's design. Yet if progress leads to exploitation or devaluation of life, we edge into ethically perilous territory. As Musk pushes boundaries in biotechnology and sustainable energy, believers stand at a crossroads. We could embrace these tools as blessings for healthcare, environment, and communication. Or we could fear them, recalling biblical accounts of humanity's reach exceeding its grasp. Ultimately, our faith can guide responsible engagement with groundbreaking discoveries. Where Scripture calls for justice and compassion, technology must serve those ends. Whether Musk's inventions accelerate healing or widen social divides depends on our choices. By weighing biblical ethics against rapid innovation, we uphold the truth that fearfully and wonderfully made human beings should steward creation, rather than be overwhelmed by it. As we gaze toward Mars or map the human genome, faith remains a vital compass, ensuring we never lose sight of who we are in God's unfolding plan. In reflecting on Elon Musk's remarkable journey, we see the footprints of biblical truths woven into modern innovation. Whether he is launching rockets, exploring artificial intelligence, or steering public discourse, Musk operates at a crossroads between humanity's boundless creativity and God's timeless principles. Like the scriptural figures who dared to dream, Musk embodies ambition, yet the Bible consistently urges humility. Creation care, ethical communication, respect for divine order, these remain as vital today as ever. The question is not simply whether Musk fulfills a prophetic role, but whether we can glean wisdom from his endeavors and our own responses. Scripture encourages believers to engage the world's possibilities without neglecting our spiritual calling. We are reminded that every bold vision must answer to God's higher standard of love, justice, and mercy. From Enoch's hidden departure to our era's race for Mars, one truth endures: humanity thrives when it honors the Creator's design. Let us therefore watch Musk's trajectory with discerning eyes, celebrating innovation that uplifts life, but also recalling that genuine progress rests on righteous foundations. May we remain humble in our pursuits, ever mindful that true greatness belongs to the one who created us all. As you depart from the faithful scribe today, carry these reflections into each frontier, trusting that God's wisdom lights our path forward.